Your soulmate's family wants you to know something that has been on their hearts for a long time. They may not know every chapter of your story, every silent tear you've hidden, or every prayer you've whispered when no one else was listening, but they recognize something beautiful about you. They see the way you love with sincerity, the way you continue showing kindness even after disappointment, and the quiet strength that keeps you moving forward when life becomes overwhelming. If this message has found you today, don't rush away. Some words are meant to be read slowly because they speak to the heart more than the mind. There is a feeling surrounding you that your journey has not been easy. There were moments when you questioned whether true love was really meant for you. You watched other people build relationships while you wondered why your own path seemed to take longer than expected. You asked yourself whether you had missed your chance or whether destiny had forgotten your name. The answer is no, nothing about your journey has been forgotten. Every delay has been preparing something that required both hearts to grow before they could finally meet. Your soulmate's family may not know your face today, but somehow they already carry hope for the person who will one day become part of their family. Deep inside, they have been praying for someone who values honesty over appearances, loyalty over excitement, and commitment over temporary emotions. Without realizing it, many of those prayers describe you. They hope their loved one finds someone who understands that relationships are not built on perfect days but on faithful hearts. They want someone who knows how to communicate with respect, forgive without keeping score, and encourage instead of criticize. Those qualities already exist inside you. There have been moments when you felt unnoticed, but every season has been shaping your character. Every disappointment taught you wisdom. Every heartbreak taught you compassion. Every delay strengthened your patience. Those lessons were never wasted. Your soulmate's family would tell you not to become discouraged because of your past. They would remind you that nobody enters a meaningful relationship without carrying a few scars. The difference is not whether someone has been hurt before. The difference is whether they still choose to love with courage. That is exactly what makes you special. They hope that when you finally enter their lives, you will bring peace instead of confusion. They hope your presence will make their loved one smile a little more, dream a little bigger, and believe a little deeper in the beauty of lasting commitment. You may wonder whether you'll be accepted. The answer hidden inside this message is simple. You do not need to become someone else to earn genuine love. The right people will value your honesty, your laughter, your imperfections, your dreams, and even your quiet moments. They will not expect perfection because they understand that families are built by imperfect people choosing one another every single day. There may still be distance between you and your future together. There may still be unanswered questions, unexpected turns, and moments when patience feels difficult. Do not mistake waiting for rejection. Sometimes heaven protects love by allowing both people enough time to become emotionally ready before bringing their paths together. Keep becoming the best version of yourself. Continue choosing kindness when bitterness seems easier. Continue believing when doubt whispers louder than hope. Continue trusting that every closed door is making room for the one that truly belongs to you. Your soulmate's family would want you to know they are not searching for someone with the biggest achievements or the perfect appearance. They are hoping for someone whose heart remains genuine even when life becomes complicated. That kind of person leaves a lasting impression. Maybe nobody has thanked you for staying strong. Maybe nobody has recognized the sacrifices you've quietly made. Maybe nobody has noticed the love you've continued giving despite receiving very little in return. But those qualities never disappear unnoticed. One day, they become the very foundation of a relationship that lasts through every season. As you continue walking forward, remember that your story is still unfolding. The chapters ahead may surprise you more beautifully than anything you could imagine today. The family waiting somewhere in your future is unknowingly preparing a place for someone exactly like you. They are hoping that the person destined for their loved one will arrive with integrity, compassion, patience, humility, and unwavering loyalty. Keep protecting your heart, but never stop believing in love. The right connection will never require you to abandon your values. It will encourage you to become even more authentic, even more confident, and even more grateful for every step that led you there. When that day finally comes, you'll realize every delay had a purpose, every lesson carried wisdom, and every unanswered prayer was simply waiting for the perfect time to become an answered one. Until then, keep your faith stronger than your fears. Your future is still being written, and some of the most beautiful pages have not yet been turned. There is something that has been resting quietly in the hearts of those who are connected to your future, even though you have never met many of them. If they could speak to you today, they would not begin by asking where you have been or why your journey has taken so long. They would begin by thanking you for continuing to move forward, even when life became heavier than anyone around you realized. They would tell you that your future place in their family has never been about perfection. It has never depended on having all the answers or arriving with a flawless story. What matters most is the heart you carry, the kindness you continue to show, and the strength you have built through every challenge that tried to convince you to give up. They know that before two lives become one, each person walks through seasons that shape them. Some seasons are filled with celebration, while others are filled with waiting. Your waiting has not been meaningless. Every disappointment has been preparing you to recognize something genuine when it finally arrives. Every lesson has been teaching you how to protect a love that deserves to last. There are moments when you wonder if anyone truly understands the silent battles you fight. You smile while carrying questions you rarely share. You encourage others while quietly hoping someone will encourage you. You keep believing in love even after seeing relationships around you fall apart. That kind of hope is rare, and it says something beautiful about your heart. Your soulmate's family would want you to know that they are not searching for someone who pretends to have everything figured out. They are hoping for someone who values honesty more than appearances, loyalty more than popularity, and peace more than unnecessary drama. Those qualities cannot be purchased or borrowed. They are developed over time, and they become visible through the way a person treats others when no one is watching. One day, when conversations begin around a dinner table, your name will be spoken with warmth instead of uncertainty. Stories will be shared. Laughter will replace awkward introductions. The distance that separates strangers today will disappear as if it never existed. It may seem impossible now because you cannot see how every path connects, but life often reveals its greatest surprises when people stop trying to control every detail. If they could give you one piece of advice today, it would be to keep protecting your peace. Do not allow temporary loneliness to convince you to settle for relationships that ask you to abandon your values. Do not mistake attention for genuine affection. The loudest feelings are not always the deepest ones. Sometimes the strongest love grows quietly, patiently, and consistently until it becomes impossible to ignore. There may have been people who misunderstood your intentions. Others may have walked away before taking the time to truly know you. While those experiences hurt, they also created room for healthier connections. Every goodbye made space for a future hello that carries greater purpose. The family waiting somewhere ahead would remind you that love is not built in a single conversation. It is built through daily choices. It grows through respect, forgiveness, understanding, and small acts of care that many people overlook. Grand promises sound beautiful, but dependable actions are what create lasting relationships. You have probably questioned your worth more times than you admit. Maybe you compared your journey with someone else's. Maybe you wondered why love seemed easier for other people. The truth is that every story unfolds at its own pace. Comparing timelines only steals the joy from your own path. What belongs to you does not become less valuable because it arrives later. Imagine meeting people who welcome you not because they expect you to be perfect but because they recognize the sincerity in your heart. Imagine walking into a home where conversations feel natural, where kindness is offered freely, and where respect is given without conditions. Those moments are worth waiting for because they are built on foundations that remain steady through changing seasons. Your soulmate's family would also encourage you to continue investing in yourself. Keep learning. Keep growing. Keep becoming the person you are proud to see in the mirror. Healthy love does not stop personal growth. It celebrates it. The strongest relationships